Hello horror movie lovers. Today we are going to talk about the Scream film franchise. Since 1996, these movies have scared and entertained millions of people around the world. If you haven't seen any of the films in the franchise, get ready for moments of tension, scares and many twists and turns. But what if Ghostface existed in real life? Find out the answer in this video now. So that we can understand, let's talk a little about the character. The main villain of the Scream franchise is the masked killer known as Ghostface. He is relentless and seems to take pleasure in stalking and violently killing his victims. What makes Ghostface even more terrifying is his ability to disguise himself and camouflage himself among people, making it almost impossible to identify who he is or where he is. One of Ghostface's most distinctive features is his distorted voice, which he uses to intimidate his victims and hide his identity. In all the films in the franchise, different people become Ghostface, which makes it difficult for the characters and viewers to figure out who the killer is. Although each movie has a new character like Ghostface, they all share the same motivation: to kill and terrorize people. The character is relentless and uses different weapons and techniques to achieve his goals, from knives and scissors to psychological games and tricks to deceive his victims. One of the most interesting characteristics of Ghostface is that he is a metalinguistic character, that is, he recognizes that he is in a movie and makes references to other horror films. In some moments of the franchise, he even has fun with the cliches of horror films and the expectations of the public, which makes the saga even more intriguing and fun. In summary, Ghostface is one of the most iconic villains in horror cinema, known for his mask and his distorted voice. He is relentless and uses different weapons and techniques to terrify his victims, in addition to being a metalinguistic character who recognizes being in a film and makes references to other horror films. If Ghostface existed in real life, it would be important to follow some precautions to avoid falling victim to him and try to identify him. First, it is important to maintain home security by ensuring that doors and windows are locked at all times and that outdoor lights are working properly. In addition, it is essential to be wary of strange or suspicious people and never open the door to strangers, even if they seem to need help. If there are any suspects or threats, it is important to contact the police immediately and report what happened. Police may take steps to ensure community safety and identify possible suspects. In the specific case of Ghostface, he is known to wear a white mask with black eyes and a black cape, which may help in identifying him. In addition, he also uses a distorted voice, which could be an important clue to discover who is behind the mask. In summary, if Ghostface existed in real life, it would be important to follow some basic precautions to ensure personal and community safety, as well as contacting the police in case of suspicions or threats. The white mask, with black eyes and black cape, as well as the distorted voice, could be important clues to help identify the killer. There are some precautions people can take to avoid getting caught by Ghostface or any other serial killer. Here are some things you should not do. Don't open the door to strangers. As mentioned earlier, it's important to be wary of strangers and not open the door to them. If someone is knocking on your door and you don't know who it is, it's better not to take the risk. Not answering the phone. Ghostface has been known to call his victims to terrorize them. If you get a call from someone you don't know who is trying to scare you, don't answer or hang up immediately. Do not explore dark places alone. The serial killer usually attacks his victims in dark and secluded places. If you need to explore a dark place, it's important to have company or use a flashlight. Don't ignore danger signs. If you notice something suspicious or feel like you're being followed, don't ignore these signs. It's important to trust your instincts and take steps to ensure your safety. Don't forget security. Keeping safe at home and in public places is critical to avoiding being caught by Ghostface or any other serial killer. Be sure to lock doors and windows, keep outside lights on, and always be alert for any suspicious situations. In short, it's important to always be alert and take safety measures to avoid getting caught by Ghostface or any other serial killer. Not opening the door to strangers, not answering the phone, not exploring dark places alone, not ignoring danger signs, and not leaving safety aside are some of the most important precautions to protect yourself. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this content, don't let yourself write. Content such as curiosities, analyses, and much more can be found here. Don't waste time and subscribe.